At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finlay, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Ecolec Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
And I mean, honestly, from my perspective, our defense is what has won us the last 2 league championships. We play a system that is becoming a little bit more common, but I don't think people see it too often in our 3-3 stack. So, you know, that presents a challenge, I think. And our defensive coordinator, Matt Young, and our defensive line coach, Tim Conley, I can't say enough about them. They're just outstanding football coaches. They have great rapport with our defense, and they set the tone for those 11. You know, we're going to get to the football in a bad humor as quickly as possible.
I really like our group. They're a lot of fun to coach, a lot of fun to be around. We've been together, you know, all winter in the weight room. I don't really have to be on them to do their stuff. They do their stuff without me hawking them, which is a great characteristic of a team. And they like to do extra stuff on their own, which is pretty cool.
The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your #1 source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From O.J. Roberts High School, the PCTV Network proudly presents Pioneer Athletic Conference Football, featuring the Wildcats of O.J. Roberts hosting the Perk Valley Vikings. Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, joined by Scott Furman, Scott Reed. Welcome to Burnett Field in Wildcat Stadium, where tonight is opening night of divisional play. Two of the big dogs about to do battle. Let's get right to the breakdown. Scott Furman. Perk Valley, Rob Heiss, tremendous job, two-time defending champion.
You're right, and you know, I got a chance to talk to Coach Heiss, and he realizes this. You know, when you come into that preseason, it's done. This is the real time now. You're the defending champ. Everyone's going to be shooting for you. You got to be prepared to play. Talk to him defensively. They got to start Marcus Martin tonight. They've got to do something to stop him, #3 for O&J. Leads the team in rushing, leads the team in receiving. And Coach Heiss said, hey, when that young man gets off the ground tonight, we want him to believe there's 14 orange helmets out there. Defensively, get to the ball. Offensively, he felt like we haven't clicked yet. They haven't gone on all cylinders. So he's looking for that tonight. Cut down the mental mistakes, penalties, and let's get moving offensively tonight. But as I said, the target's on his back. He's the defending champ.
Absolutely. On the flip side, we look at the home team, the Wildcats of O.J. Roberts, coming off a 9-win season, playoff berth last year. They're 3-1. Coach Rich Kolka has done a splendid job.
O&J definitely made great strides last year in the Pioneer Athletic Conference with key marquee wins like Springford at the end of the season. They come in this year 3-1 with 3 big wins. What's notable about those 3 wins is in the 3 of the wins, only 14 points were given up by their defense. What is probably a point of concern is against Oxford, who is a spread offense. They gave up 29 in their only loss. So I'm sure Coach Kolka and his gang are looking for ways to stop PV. And you'll see that today as they'll sit in their 4-2-5, and you'll see players moving all around trying to change up coverages to confuse Cole Peterlin.
Football in September, pretender or contender? We're about to find out. We'll be right back with the opening kickoff.
And while we have a minute, we want to welcome our newest sponsor. Dave, and you and I both have had wonderful meals there. Welcome the Eagleville Tavern, home to the Methacton Warriors. Celebrate your next special event here in the Eagleville Tavern. After work, the big game, stop and enjoy a great meal, good conversation with your friends and family. Join us for prime rib night, pasta night, wing night. I'm there Monday through Friday, happy hour. Follow them on Instagram, Eagleville Tavern, the Eagleville Tavern, where you are amongst friends. Give them a call, 610-539-3909. Dave, I ate there. I loved it.
Great place. One of my wife and I's favorite places. Get out there and support them. Glad they're on board here with the PCTV network, sponsoring some great high school basketball.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, Terry Musser here. Doing whatever it takes as always. People ask me, can I still do a cartwheel? I can. But when we work with you, we're not only going to do cartwheels, we're going to bend over backwards. As always, you have my personal guarantee. Call us.
Welcome back, everyone. Pioneer Athletic Conference Football. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play with former coaches Scott Reed and Scott Furman. Scott Furman up here on the booth, Coach Reed down on the field. Coach Furman, start with Perk Valley. The last 4 years, one league loss.
Shake hands, guys. Right. And you know what? That's something they're hanging their hats on. You know, that's what they're saying. Hey, we're the champs. They got to knock us off. You come here tonight and you play like you're the champion. And I think Coach
hey, gentlemen, best of luck tonight.
Good,
hard, clean football, right? No
15-yard penalties, right? Keep it's been a one-way contest, so OJ's going to look to change that tonight.
Good point. Okay. And then again, on the flip side, Scott, O.J. Roberts, 9-3 last year, made it to the playoffs. Rich Kolka takes over a proud program, and all the guy does is win football games.
Right. And it gets better every year.
Best of luck, guys. Bring your teams out.
Each year. And that's what you want to see in a program. And Coach Kolka's done that. He's looking to improve every year, and they're looking to take that next step this year. And they can start tonight by knocking Perk Valley off.
Well, both of these teams.
You said in the beginning, pretender, you know.
Are you a pretender or contender? Yep, you find out in September.
That's right.
Both teams coming off impressive victories 1 week ago.
Scott, say something. Talk. You're on.
Who, me?
Talk.
Can you guys hear me?
He said just talk.
O&J Roberts will receive. O&J in their traditional red and white, offset with the gray pants. Perk Valley in their brown and orange. Both coaches in their third season now. And again, this is a divisional game. Tonight is round one of divisional matchup. These games count on the ledger. The Pioneer Athletic Conference divided into two divisions. The small school Frontier Division and the large school Liberty Division. Turf conditions pretty good, Coach.
Yeah, I say turf conditions great. Weather's great. You couldn't ask for a better night for football.
And we are underway. The ball's dropped down around the 10-yard line. And sometimes that offsets the coverage. And that's taken there by Matt Cutrone. He brings it out to the 25-yard line.
And you're right, Bernie. When they drop the ball, people get out of lanes, and that opens up lanes for a kickoff return sometimes. Got to watch it.
For the casual fan out there, the team in white with the white shirt, two-time defending champion. And they play a non-traditional defense, 3 down linemen and 5 hybrid linebackers. Cooper Chamberlain, the new quarterback in town down in Bucktown, in the shotgun, hands it off to Marcus Martin. Martin's outside. He's got room shaking big. We got a penalty flag right off the bat.
And that's what scares you about Marcus Martin, is that bouncing outside, Bernie. Contained. Gotta stay home.
And that is a holding call, so that will negate the positive yardage on first down. Weather conditions 71 degrees at game time, 10% chance of rain, winds from the south at 6 miles per hour. Marcus Martin, number 3 in red, had a heck of a game 1 week ago, as did their kicker, Hugo Mateos. Dante DiNardo and Cooper Chamberlain, the stars in the Wildcat victory 1 week ago. Wildcats off the right hash, 3 wide shotgun. Chamberlain, number 16. Barking signals in the shotgun. Motion across the formation. Gonna run that zone read. Martin again showing his elusiveness, but Perk Valley, just too many athletes on that defense.
And you're right, and that's it's all built in speed, Bernie. That defense is all meant to spill it outside. People get to the ball. You know, one thing I think for O&J, their receivers got to hold their blocks, because Martin proves that he's never down. Hold
Absolutely.
that block.
And the big concern, Coach, coming into this season for the defending champion Vikings, 9 new starters on that defense.
Yep, that's exactly right. A young defense for sure.
2nd and 13, ball placed at the 23, 5 wide shotgun. It's video game football, Rich Kolka style. We do have a play clock here, which is rather nice, and yet Chamberlain was unaware. First-year
Quarterback, there you go, Bernie, if that's Dawson Stewart. I mean, we know Stewart being there, a veteran, but now you got a rookie. That's right. He's got to see that. That's got to be on the quarterback to get that going.
So not as manageable down in distance. 2nd and 18 from the Wildcat 18-yard line. Chamberlain with a quick hitter out in the flat. Martin again shows his speed out to the 25-yard line.
And you're talking about Martin. He's their leading receiver right now, Bernie. He has 9 receptions for 122 yards. They want the ball in his hands. That's the goal tonight.
Perk Valley, the most deceiving 2-2 team you'll ever meet. Strength of schedule. Their 2 losses to state-ranked teams. 3rd and 11. Chamberlain again, barking signals in a shotgun. Rolls to his left, fires downfield, complete, and he may have it all the way out to the 36-yard line, depending on the spot.
And all this is the quarterback. Now, this is unusual. Your right-handed quarterback sprinting to his left, but that was a great throw by Chamberlain. Good job by the receiver keeping his feet in bounds.
1st and 10, O&J Roberts. 4 wide shotgun, wide open offense. Martin again off the right side. He's got daylight. Martin shaking and baking all the way past midfield. Another first down for O&J.
One thing I'm going to say is Coach Reed pointed something out I thought was interesting. And I was surprised at the size of Martin. He gets in behind those big linemen on that trapping action. You lose him. You actually lose him.
Both of these teams compete in the large school division and the large school classification in the state of Pennsylvania, the 6A. This time Chamberlain off the left side. Good pursuit by Perk Valley. Nonetheless, a gain of 5 on first down.
Again, they can't go to sleep with Martin. As you said, Bernie, there's other weapons in this O&J offense that they got to be aware of.
Perk Valley, as a high school, has had enormous success, not just in football, but boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, track and field. A lot of good energy down there in Viking country. Again, Marcus Martin, and he smacked at the 42-yard line. This Perk Valley defense, they stood the warm waters of the Downingtown.
That's right, Bertie. Come on, when you play that competition, you hope that's preparing you right now for these types of games.
Owen J. Roberts in red had one of the arguably as good a senior class as they've ever had 1 year ago, that team that went 9-3. So Coach Colca had a lot of positions to fill as well.
And you're right. We talked about Perk Valley being young. Hey, Owen Jay's young too. But Coach Colca, he believes in these young people that stepped up and waited their time to get this shot.
3rd and 3. Chamberlain with his own read again. Martin outside. He breaks the tackle. Penalty flag. The elusiveness of Martin all the way down to the 26. But it looks like it's coming back. Holding against Owen J. Roberts.
Yeah, and here all that is they held on Lamonaco, number 39. They held him. I think it was a crackback. I don't even know if it was a hold. I want to say it was a crackback.
The preliminary indication was holding.
Push to the back, on our end, down to 3.
Wildcats get marched all the way back into their own territory. A proud tradition of football going back to Coach Burnett, Coach Edwards. Chamberlain, look, they're going to float it into the flat. Nice defense by the Vikings of Perk Valley. Marcus Martin, the receiver, and that'll be a punting situation for Owen J. Roberts.
And to get Bernie, penalties hurt you right there.
I want to thank our crew for coming out here way early, setting up for this game. Lots more upcoming action on the PCTV network. Check our website, thepctvnetwork.com. A booming punt all the way down to the 13, and it's fumbled. But he quickly recovers his own fumble. Boy, Perk Valley dodged the bullet. We'll be right back. 7:56 left in quarter number 1.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
Play calling a whole lot easier for the offensive coordinator.
Quarterback for Perk Valley, Peterlin, number 1 in the conference, 812 yards passing, 9 touchdowns. Good defense by the Wildcats.
And you know, Bertie, as Coach Reed said in the pregame, they're going to do a lot of jumping around. They're going to do a lot of movement, a lot of jumping. They are going to try to cause confusion up front there for Perk Valley.
Peterlin, the quarterback for the Vikings, has amassed 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. He is a double-edged sword. He can run or throw. He's going to throw. The lefty fires it complete. Out of bounds. That'll be a first down for the Vikings.
Nice ball by Peterlin there. And all that was get to the first down marker, turn around, get the first down.
Domini, the top receiver in the conference, having a stellar season for Perk Valley. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Perk Valley on their own 33. Handoff inside. Number 4, John Mocha, the junior running back. Outstanding as a sophomore, outstanding as a junior.
You're right, and got injured last year at the end of the year, coming back off an injury this year, but he's gotten stronger and stronger as this season's going on. They need him to be a big part of this offense tonight.
Second and 13 for the Vikes. Peterlin out into the flat. Mocha's got the ball. Burning up the left sideline. He dodges back inside, but I believe he stepped out of bounds. He'll be about 4 yards short of the first down.
And all that was a bubble screen. Just bubble screen, throw that halfback into the flat. Nice job.
Nice to have a play clock here that is mandatory in the Chester County League, but we're seeing more of it up this way as well.
Yep, and that's right, Brendan. I could see that coming to every school in PA sooner or later.
25-second clock located at either end of Burnett Field in Wildcat Stadium. Peterlin rolls, fires into the flat, wide open. First down Vikings on the receiving end, Austin Rowley,
who also is leading in interceptions with 2 interceptions. That was an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback. Owen J left him get behind their secondary, behind their linebackers. Nobody was there to pick him up.
The Vikings coming off an impressive victory over Interborough and Penridge. 2 weeks ago, they defeated mighty Penridge. Audible at the line of scrimmage, Peterlin, one of the captains. Handoff inside, bulldozing off the right side, number 33, Jacob Sturm. There's a familiar name.
Oh, yeah, well, brother was a quarterback. He's the running back. And he plays nose guard.
Oh, my.
And all that is just a little handoff. They trapped outside. Great job by Sturm. He's a tough runner. He's a very physical player.
First and 10, ball spotted at the Wildcat 39-yard line. And the read inside, Mocha again up the gut. Plows ahead for a minimal gain.
You know, one thing Coach Heiss said to me today when we were talking to is he wants to be patient offensively. Again, just be patient, chip away, and the good things will happen for him.
One thing Scott Reed talked about was big game experience, and the Vikings have that.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Well, Bernie, you said they're preseason facing those teams they face. You hope that pays off now.
2nd and 7, ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Play action pass. Peterlin goes deep. He's got a man, but he overthrew him.
Now I'm gonna fault Peterlin there. He did not take what they gave him. He had the flats wide open. All he wanted to do is get it to the flats, let his running backs run with it. And then we just said about be patient.
Intended target number 15, Mike Doherty, junior wide receiver. Got to believe it's 4-down territory here at the 36.
I would think, yeah, I definitely, yep.
Mocha shifts into the slot, trips into the tight side of the field. Audible at the line of scrimmage. Peterlin with the give inside to Sturm. Twisting and turning, it'll set up 4th down. Perk Valley playing with some injuries tonight. Smith, the running back. Euchre, do we have an injury update?
Well, just, they was questionable at game time. I saw him out there, though. He's out there, so that's a good sign. And again, just to see how long he could possibly go tonight. He's an important part of that clogged offensive line.
4th and 3, the first big play of this football game. Peterlin drops. He looks, floats it over the middle. Incomplete.
That was a great hit.
Defense. Nice play there by number 12 for the Wildcat.
And all this is a little drag over the middle here. He was open, but the O&J defender, again, you talk about jar the ball loose. That's what he did a great job of coming up and making impact.
Looked like Matt Cutrone, number 10, with a nice hit, and it'll be Wildcat football. Three wide. Shotgun motion across the formation. Give is to Martin off the right side. A quick burst, turning on the jet, and that's a late hit. Boy, that is going to draw a flag most of the time. That'll be 15 yards tacked onto the end of the run.
That was a late hit. I mean, come on.
Cerebral play.
That was that was way out of bounds. If I'm the defensive coach for Perk Valley, I'm not happy with that. He's out. Let him go. You've got to know that's called awareness on the field, Bernie. That deep back has to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Austin has to be aware where he's at on the field. He put him on the bench. Not that easy.
Good ball. Personal foul on the white. Down as one.
O&J lines up with a fresh set of downs in Viking territory, the 47-yard line. Give again to Martin. He's stymied. Gets away somehow. Martin up the left side. He's blazing down the sideline. Marcus Martin all the way inside the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Lamonaco's going to think about that one tonight. He had him for a 4 or 5 yard loss. You can't wrap him up, though. That was an outstanding job of Martin just spinning there and getting out of that play. I'm impressed with Martin. I mean, I've just seen him a couple plays, Bernie. I'm very impressed with the way this young man runs.
Martin 1 week ago ran for 183 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Penalty flag. Again, this time, illegal procedure.
4 penalties already on O&J, none on Perk Valley.
Well, you and I have talked about for years the big 3, special teams, turnovers, penalties.
That's right.
Case in point, Penridge outgained Perk Valley 306 to 89, but Penridge had 14 penalties.
Yep, that's right, Bernie. Yep.
How do you win a game when you're outgained 306 to 89?
Tell me you don't sleep well that night.
Special teams. Two
that's right. 2 kickoff returns
for touchdowns by the Vikings. Beautiful pass by Chamberlain, unable to hold on downfield. Boy, he put that right on the money.
He put it on the money. Yeah, that's got to be called. That's not on Chamberlain. I'm impressed with the way he's throwing the ball early here tonight. I'm very impressed with him.
Devon David Heiser, the intended receiver.
He'll come back to him. He'll give him another shot.
And again, Chamberlain over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns 1 week ago in the big win against Interborough. Inside of 3 minutes for quarter number 1, we are scoreless. This game powered by TELUS Vision, the PCTV network on Comcast Cable, and we stream on the internet. Chamberlain for a short gain of 2 yards. I guess Coach Kolk is happy to be home. They had 3 road games in a row.
And not close. I mean, far from home. They weren't close.
They were road
When you
warriors.
talk about Oxford, that's a trip.
He probably looked at the schedule and said, what,
when?
3 games in a row to start the year off? Where's the home cooking? Third and 13. Chamberlain calling signals. Fires a dart, almost intercepted. Number 25 for Perk Valley, Randy Washington. He seems to always be near the football.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about he returned a big kickoff return against Penridge. Washington's a player. He's a good cover man, But that one there, I think, should have been caught by the offensive man. I'm impressed. Chamberlain's putting it on the money. His receivers have to help him out tonight.
So rather than try a 49-yard field goal, which O&J has done before,
yeah, they have a
it
kicker.
would appear,
Yep.
why not go for it? You're on the 32-yard line. It is 4th down and 13. Movement again on the right side. 4th and 13 quickly becomes 4th and 18.
Yeah, now you might kick it. Yeah, now coach is going to kick it. That decision was made easy there with that penalty.
There is no question as to who's in charge on the Wildcat sideline. Coach Rick Polka coming from Muhlenberg High School, where they won a district championship.
He has been a part of successful programs. He knows what it takes.
A floater down inside the red zone. Ball takes a precarious bounce. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings on their own 12-yard line. We'll be right back. You're watching Pioneer Athletic Conference Football on the PCTV Network.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Pass complete in the flat to number 15, Mike Doherty on 1st down.
I got to tell you, O&J's putting pressure on Peterlin. They're putting pressure. They got to keep after him tonight, and they're going to bring people from everywhere.
Second and 5. 4 wide, shotgun, zone read inside. Big hole off the left side. Burning down the middle of the field, the Vikings again, and that's Mocha. And that Mocha name is something we've become familiar with in Viking country.
Yeah, yep, and here it is. That was wide open on that side, Bernie. Yeah, and I believe that was Malik Smith there on that one,
Smith
number
was
9.
Injured, so Smith is in the game.
Yeah, Smith is in the game. Yep, that was Malik Smith.
Number 9.
And he's a runner. He's a different style runner from Mocha. They'll have Mocha back in, and Malik is a tough runner.
Malik came up with some big games 1 year ago when Mocha went out to injury.
That's exactly right, in the district playoffs.
Play action pass. Peterlin fires a spiral. It's complete. Up the right side. Blazing down the sideline. It's going to be touchdown. Perk Valley. On the receiving
Isaiah
end,
Domine. Nice.
Isaiah Domine.
And that was a great catch. Now, again, I thought it was going to be picked. Did you not think, Bernie? I thought that was a pick pass. And here we are. A great throw by Cole, but again, I thought the O&J defender had it played well. It's just that, there we go. Isaiah, how many? 4 touchdowns last week, comes back with a big one tonight. You're not catching him once he catches the ball.
The leading receiver in the conference, Domine, with his 9th touchdown, and we're only in week 5.
That was great concentration.
Number 31 into kick is Braden Basile. A low line drive, and it is good. The Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Here's another look at this touchdown, and look at that. I mean, the defender, I thought he was going to knock it down. That was Martins. He broke on the ball, but a great concentration by Domine to keep his eyes on that ball and bring it in.
I don't know if you can appreciate it on TV, but here in the stadium, the beauty of that spiral.
Yeah.
That was a perfect spiral.
You're right, Bernie. Yep.
Now, I'm guessing that Clay Domine was the older brother.
You got it right. You got it right.
He's got to break his brother's records, man. It's a family thing. You know? Bragging rights.
I'm sure he's challenging his brother.
In fact, Domine, his brother, went on to play in college.
Yes, that's correct. Kutztown.
Nice. A golden
that was over Marcus Martin, too, who, if we look at the side, and I'm just saying height-wise, we got him at about 5'5", and you got Isaiah about 6'1". So that height advantage helped him on that reception.
You know, Springford, Ram Nation can brag they have the highest passing efficiency in the state the last 5 years. But when you look at a program like Perk Valley, and the following 4 quarterbacks, when you're talking Zach Zulli, Rashawn Stewart, Steve Sturm, and now Peterlin, this is ridiculous.
And like I said, it's all been started by that guy down there on the sideline. It's called Scott Reed.
Video game football. Ball taken inside the 20 by Martin. Nice return out to the 35-yard line.
Now, Martin's got to play offense. He's got to shake off that defensive play and get back on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, now you and Coach Reed are familiar with the mastermind of this Viking defense. Coach Young does a great job.
Coach Young, Coach Conley, they do an awesome job defensively. And people want to say bad things about the 3-5, but I love the 3-5. I think it's a great defense.
You know, it's wise. Perk Valley is not the biggest team, but they have those hybrid athletes. Martin up the gut. Beautiful run out past the 46-yard line. Offensive line getting off the football.
And now he's going to run angry, Bernie. He's going to run angry now. And all this is a little trap up the middle. Look at that, wide open. Fischel almost made the tackle there.
Coach Kolka, a graduate of Suffern High School in New York, Albright College, where he played both football and baseball, and he is a grade 10 biology teacher at OJR High School. That is it for quarter number 1 with a score. Perk Valley 7, O.J. Roberts, nothing.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
One day these rats were playing in the woods. Wanted some matches and that's no good. Ow! Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Sort of gorgeous force is what you decide. Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Fire.
Welcome back, everyone, on first down. Chamberlain, the quarterback for the Wildcats, with a sizable gain down to the Perk Valley 45-yard line. This field, of course, named after the legendary coach, Hank Burnett, in Wildcat Stadium. Bucktown, as they call it. Matt Wagner's hometown. Martin up the gut. He'll get first down on the carry. They'll reset the chains. A little bit of pressure on Cooper Chamberlain, the new quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
There's no pressure here. You're only taking over for the school's all-time leading passer,
Dawson Stewart.
Yeah.
He's going on to Division II to play football.
He is playing quarterback at East Stroudsburg University right now. Heck of a basketball player as well. He rewrote the record book down here in Bucktown 1 year ago. Martin off right tackle. Boy, he is slippery, but that Perk Valley defense having none of it. Gang tackled for a negligible gain.
And then, you know, with Martins, too, like I said, just try to box him in. To limit his yardage he's going to get.
Coach Young, the D coordinator for Perk Valley, has got to have a heart palpitation every time Martin gets the football.
I think you hold your breath.
A fumble snap and a penalty flag. Stoppage of play. More penalties against the Wildcats. Movement. So 2nd and 9 becomes 2nd and 14.
6 penalties for 50 yards already. That's not good.
Rolling out to his left, Chamberlain fires a dart complete down to the 35-yard line.
And they called Perk Valley in a little bit of man-to-man. They ran people off, and then somebody just found that open area.
David Heiser on the receiving end.
Great job by David Heiser. Sit the area, wait for the ball, get it, and get upfield.
Senior wide receiver. A real credit to the band and the cheerleaders out here way early, doing a magnificent job of pregame entertainment. You're going to run the option. Martin off the edge. Stop. Taillights are blinking, and he is swarmed under, and it will depend on the spot. He is very close to the first down.
I like his patience. You saw that, Bernie. He got out there. He put his hands on his lineman's back. He's very patient running that ball. Find your area.
Well, we talked about the Perk Valley quarterback. You know, if these stadium walls could speak, Denny Laws, Ryan Brumfield, Tommy Barr.
There's been many great ones.
Tradition of running
that's
the football in Bucktown.
Thank you.
Martin again, scores off the left side. Breaks one tackle down to the 22-yard line. Of course, the aforementioned Ryan Brumfield ran for all he did 10,000 yards.
Forever.
Still number 3 all-time in Pennsylvania high school football history. Brumfield going on to play at Eastern Michigan Division I football. Second and 1. O coordinator's dream. I'm going up top.
Bernie, you're right. Take a shot. Get the first down. I'm with you.
Rumbles down to the 20. And that'll move the chains again for the Wildcats. Looking to even this baby up.
And all it is 1 yard. That's all they need here. It's a trap. They're trapping out, gutting up inside, or what you would call inside zone. All he needed was that first down.
First and 10, ball spotted on the 19. Again, Martin off the right side. Lowers his head. Gain of about 4 on first down. Boy, the athletic director for Perk Valley, Larry Glansky, he used to roam these parts. We mentioned Denny Laws.
You look over there, he's probably still roaming right now, I would think.
He, of course, outstanding offensive lineman back in the day. Blocking for Denny Laws, God bless him, the late Denny Laws, one of the best running backs ever to play in this area. Another read inside. Martin's got daylight. Down all the way near the goal line. I believe they're going to mark it around the 1 yard line.
I think, the 1 yard line. That ball was. And there we are, just straight up the middle. He makes people miss.
Well, I love what you said 10 minutes ago. He's so small. You lose him.
You lose him. That's exactly right. Yep.
So the meat hog grind, the O-line of Owen J. Roberts is moving people out. Martin in the deep eye, goal line situation. Handoff to Martin. He twists and turns. Touchdown, Owen J. Roberts.
And all this is straight ahead. This is who's going to win the line of scrimmage. Again, Perk Valley got through, but O&J got the great push. They got a great push.
I like the two hands on the football. Protect the rock.
Rock, that's right,
Ball
that's right.
security,
Yep.
baby.
Yep.
Speaking of the Rock Stewart, former quarterback we talked about, congratulations, graduating from Villanova.
Yep.
Had a good
Very
four-year
proud of
career
him.
down there. The ball.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big
those
one.
Little things, that extra point. Perk Valley will retain the lead. 6:46 till halftime. The score: Vikings 7, Wildcats 6.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Perk Valley with 83 yards rushing, 6:46 till halftime. And again, a big thanks to our crew overcoming some technical difficulty. Bring this football game into your living room. A rumbling squib kick. Perk Valley will take it around the 16-yard line. Nice return by number 19, Jason Posner. A lot of action elsewhere tonight. We have Boyertown at Methacton, Pottsgrove at Pottstown. And then we got some Saturday action, Upper Perk at Pope John Paul, Springford at Norristown, and Episcopal at the Hill School. Next week's game, oh boy, you talk about a rivalry. The old Pius Pottsgrove Thanksgiving Day game, Pope John Paul versus Pottsgrove. Frontier Division showdown. That game has become quite a rivalry.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, yeah. I mean, did they not meet in districts? I mean, they met in districts before.
And then it was about, 3-4 years ago, Coach Pennypacker, who hated those Saturday afternoon games, they went down to Pope John Paul.
And Pope John Paul.
Supposed to be an easy game. Guess what?
Yep,
Someone
that's right.
forgot to tell the Pope John
Pope
Paul
John
kids
Paul.
that.
That's exactly right.
And this Gray kid, the quarterback for Pope John Paul, a legitimate league MVP candidate.
It can throw the ball. I mean, I've not seen him play, but I've heard he can throw.
1st and 15 for Perk Valley. Handoff inside, Sturm. Boy, he refuses to go down.
I'm telling you, he's a tough runner. He is a tough runner. And all this is just straight ahead. Okay, he's finding this hole. But again, he got off 2 tacklers to make that yardage.
Much more manageable 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. For Perk Valley, pass complete. That'll be a first down for the Vikes. Nice throw by the quarterback, Peterlin.
Dominic seems to be his man. That's who, as you can see, Cole Peterlin looks for him. Cole Peterlin has done an outstanding job taking over this quarterbacking.
We haven't seen his legs yet. That kid can run.
That's true.
Outstanding high jumper on that track and field team. This time he does keep it, and he is swarmed over.
That was a great job by O&J.
The Wildcat defense. I understand Peterlin may be a high jumper at college.
That's exactly right. He is an outstanding high jumper. Bernie's got a lot of interest for that. I'm not so sure if this should have been a give. I think Moshe was expecting this ball.
2nd and 12, ball spotted at the Perk Valley 40-yard line. Been kind of running back by committee for Perk Valley this year.
I think for Coach Heiss right now, whoever's like hot hand, they're in tonight.
Got Smith, Sturm, Mocha. They're going to go play action. Peterlin fakes it, runs off the left side. O&J having none of it.
That was well defended. That was very well defended. And you're right. And you're right, Bernie. The defensive end came off there. He was not going to. That was a great get your hands up. And Bernie, I always tell defensive people, you don't get to the quarterback. At least get your hands up. Try to cause a little confusion that way.
Burke Valley has captured 5 league championships. 98, 07, 14, 16, and 17. And let's listen in on the call here.
Personal foul, face mask, go to defense.
Face mask.
That was one.
That's a big one. 15 yards, that moves the ball into O&J territory. Peterlin wants to go aerial, fires it down the middle. He had a man, it's underthrown, and he is very lucky that was not intercepted.
Yeah, he's got to throw that out there. He had the receiver open. And all this is verticals. You got 4 verticals going down the field. Again, he throws it out. Austin Mutter, he was behind him, but
take these off.
I mean, Austin Rowley, they got him.
Rowley had his man beat. That was a touchdown. 2nd and 10 for the Vikes. What I like also about Peterlin, an underclass last year, an underclass captain.
Yep.
Leadership in the huddle.
That's right.
Handoff inside again to Sturm. Gain of 1. This Wildcat defense roaming sideline to sideline with reckless abandon.
I like the way O&J plays defense. They're very, very aggressive. I like that.
I don't think anyone expected O&J to rebuild this quickly. That's a real testament to the coaching.
That's exactly right. And Bernie, like you said, they're getting better each year. That's what you want a sign of a good program, is getting better each year. But the thing is now they're not satisfied. They want to take the next step into those bigger times in this league.
3rd and 9, ball spotted at the Wildcat 43-yard line. Peterlin goes up top. Rolls to his left, fires across his body, but it's knocked down. And that'll set up a punting situation for the Vikings. Or will it?
Sit on the white. Going 4th down. 5, 4.
Get movement, so they're going to replay 3rd down, it appears.
On the white, that penalty is declined. Down is 4.
No, it's declined, so it will be 4th down.
4th down.
And the Vikes send the punting team onto the field. Every time Peterlin tries to get outside, there's 5 red jerseys around him.
Bernie, I think they're doing a great job. They're keeping him. Cole's not setting his feet to throw. His feet are constantly moving, which is a good sign that defense is getting pressure.
A bad snap, fielded very nicely. And it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats when we return. 3:38 till halftime.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside. Kept on saying,
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. A beautiful run on 1st down by Marcus Martin for the O&J Roberts Wildcats. As he continues to amass his yardage, he is number 1 in the conference in rushing, 443 yards, 6.1 yards per carry. And he's adding on to that total tonight. The first guy never seems to get him.
That's a great way of putting it, Bert. They're reaching for him.
I would hate to be in his phys ed class in a game of dodgeball or tag. I'd be like,
pick him first, right?
Now you see me, now you don't. Wildcats again with that spread offense. 4 wide, Martin, the lone back. They're going to roll to his left. Chamberlain thinks about it, tries to make it happen. He had a man in the flat. He had number 24 was open, David Heiser, but that ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Tough to ask your quarterback be right-handed and sprint out left. You know, that's tough, but he's handled this well tonight, Chamberlain.
Happy fall to everyone. The vernal or the autumnal equinox. That time of year. Man.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's that time for football as well as the Wildcats are 2nd and 10, ball in their own 40-yard line. Hand off inside to Martin. A stone wall waiting for him.
That was probably their best defense they've done on him tonight.
As I said earlier, both these teams compete in the 6A division. Both of these teams would go to the playoffs if the playoffs
were today. That's true.
You would have Springford at the 9 seed, Perk Valley at a 15 seed, O&J at a 10 seed. 3 of the 16 teams in the loaded District 1.
As I say, come on, District 1 has a lot of great teams.
Coatesville currently ranked number 1 in the state. Play action pass, Chamberlain fires it. Had a man, but too many white jerseys in proximity. You know, take a look, Coach, at the replay.
Yeah, and here we are at the end zone. Plenty of time. He has time to throw, and we had 2 receivers, Bernie. That's one thing you have to talk about. 2 receivers in the same area. Obviously, that was a mistake by one of them. But Chamberlain, great job. He stayed in the pocket and made the delivery with the throw.
3rd and 10. 4th and 10, I'm sorry. A tumbling kick all the way down to the 20-yard line. Perk Valley's going to get a return out of it. And that is Domini, the wide receiver, and he'll go nowhere. 1:37 till halftime. You're watching Pioneer Athletic Conference football on the PCTV network. Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134. Welcome back, and the Vikings on first down run a screen. Off the left side, sizable gain.
You know, and that's what Coach Ice talked about tonight, doing some of those screens. That was
number 9 on the
Malik
replay.
Smith.
Malik
Yep.
Smith.
And again, this is a great job by Cole, absorbing the blow. You know they're coming, and then delivering that ball there. Because again, O&J being so aggressive, coming after the ball, try to slow them down.
As I mentioned earlier, a lot of upcoming action from year to year. We do soccer, field hockey, golf, all cross country, whatever the dates that are available. A ball floated up and it's almost intercepted. Marcus Martin had his hands on the football.
And you're right, Bernie, almost intercepted. Whew. That was probably an ill-advised pass there by Cole Peterlin. I would say that one should have been either run it. Again, he had him open, but overthrown him, and that was into 2 defenders. Again, you have a lot of O&J playing a lot of man with a free safety, and that safety's just reading Cole Peterlin's eyes. That's what he's trying to do tonight, just read the eyes.
O&J going with 2 safeties deep on 2nd and 10. Peterlin fires a dart out to the left side. That'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 Vikings.
Isaiah Dominic, he runs a great pattern here. That was a great pattern. He got to the first down stick, and he knew right where it was at. Get the catch. You got a minute 12 though, so they got a little bit of the clock here. They got to be concerned about while they're driving here.
Peterlin again on the play action, complete in the right flat, number 23. Austin Rowley, the senior wideout on the receiving end.
Perk Valley take their first timeout.
Timeout on the field. Hey, take a look at our screen. We have this really cool thing now. Downloads are available. We have a digital store. You can visit the PCTV Network digital store. Scott, we can go way back to when you were a coach.
Way back.
And we can get, we can turn those old VHS tapes.
Oh, really?
Digital
Wow.
reality. You can watch Coach Furman and Coach Reed on your phone. And you can even go farther back, than that when I played. You can get a game like tonight's game about 1 week after.
I think that sounds like a great Christmas present for a player. Man. Wouldn't you want those tapes, Bernie? Look back.
I want the old Grant Wiley tape. 390.
I got those.
397 yards rushing in one game for Coach Furman. Went on to play for the Minnesota Vikings. Still the all-time league record. And they're going up top again. Peterlin. Oh, he had a man. Number 9, Smith again in the vicinity, but perhaps a little high.
Take some heat off that. So that was coming hot. And all that was they cleared it out with verticals and then just brought an underneath pattern.
Peterlin 1 year ago threw for almost 2,000 yards, 13 touchdowns, but here's a little bit of a concern, 8 interceptions.
Yep, that's right. And Bernie, I think that's decision making. That's what you look for in a quarterback.
Peterlin looks, fires it over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. Number 4, Mochi's dodging. He's taken down all the way to the 27-yard line. The clock stops at 47.4 seconds.
That's a great job by Moshe right there. All it is, hey, great catch. He almost put it up to himself there to catch it. And he was running a seam. Cole's got to put that in front of him, and I think he's still running.
O.J. Roberts will take a timeout with 47 seconds till halftime. We'll take one as well. You're watching conference football on the PCTV Network.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales. Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
And we're back, everybody. Here we are with 47 seconds left to go.
7-6. Wildcats missed the extra point. Now their defense. A little bit different variety than the old O&J.
Yeah. Well, we're used 52.
Oh, my goodness.
The old
with the
52.
nose guard in your backfield all night.